What's going on, cronies? Cat Burglar back with you. Another BS Betters podcast. We got the whole group here today. I'm going to get right into it. Our recap. We were 7-9 last week and 2-2 on the nukes. For the season, we're 24-27. And for $100 betters, obviously we put 200 on the nukes, but for $100 betters on average, we're down, what is that, 582.80. So we got some work to do, cronies. Don't bail on us yet. There's plenty of football, plenty of winners, and we're going to be smacking this money in your face. And don't think this shit's from TikTok either, bitches. It is. All right, let's get into the picks. Hitman, hit me.
All
Let's go.
right, cronies. Hey, college hasn't been my best so far yet, so I'm just doing one college game this week. Cat Burglar, you're probably not going to like this, but I'm taking Purdue and 21 points at home versus USC. Main reason, USC usually has those road struggles when they got to leave the West Coast, so that's really my only reason for it. It just seems like it opened at 19 and a half, and now it's at 21. So
Yeah.
Purdue getting those few extra points. So Purdue at home versus USC. I like Green Bay at home versus Washington, 3.5 points. That game that opened at 1 and now it's at 3.5. So, but I like Green Bay at home against Washington. I didn't think Washington didn't look that great to me. They were playing the Giants, so. I'm going to take the Dolphins -1.5 versus the Patriots. Dolphins played like crap last week. They got to do something. And I think I would hope that they're going to come out with a little bit more muster than what they did this last week. So I'm taking them -1.5 versus the Patriots. That line opened at 2.5, and now it's down to 1.5. I also like the Cowboys at home versus the Giants. I thought the Cowboys played really well against the Eagles, and CeeDee Lamb had a couple drops in that game, a couple big drops, and he was when he got off the plane, he was back catching balls out of the jug before he even went home. He just started catching jugs, so that's awesome. But I like the Cowboys at home versus the Giants. That's my nuke pick.
Nice, nice. I like it. I like it.
Good luck, cronies.
Absolutely. Cash money. Hit me with some winners.
All right, first I'd like to preface this, my friends, these two numbers right here, the minus 335 and the minus 18, is not my fault. I'm going to put that out there. Is not my fault. These teams are underperforming. I'm putting this right in the hoop. I'm putting this right in the hoop for them. I mean, let's talk about this a little bit. Bengals, okay? You've started the last three seasons terribly. You would think you would figure it out. Nope. Okay. Bears last night. Okay. Three quarters in, I thought in the bag. Obviously not. Okay. Lions. You wait until the last 2 minutes to score a fucking touchdown? Are you shitting me? Dude, this is outrageous. Outrageous. So I'm going to come back with revengeance this week. Starting off with my nuke pick. I'm going against the Bears. As you can see right here, they still fucking suck. Okay, I'm going Lions -5.5 versus the Bears. Nuke. 2 units. Then I'm going Thursday night football. Packers money line versus the Commanders. Then I'm going Eagles -1.5 versus the Chiefs, also known as the Chefs. Then I'm going to college football where I'm going to destroy this number and I'm going to go Alabama -21.5 versus Bucky. Take it to the bank.
Guys, Cash Money's been talking a lot of shit. The guy's allergic to money. Bait him. Sal, hit me with your picks.
All right, cronies. I'm going to start with a college game this week. I've got Georgia at Tennessee. I like the under 49.5 in that game. I haven't been betting too much college, but that's the one game that kind of stood out to me. I like that under. For my next three picks, I'm going to go NFL. I like the Bills at the Jets. The over 45.5. Both these teams put up a ton of points last week. You'll see a little bit of regression, but I think 45.5 is the good number, and I think it goes well over that. So over 45.5. Dallas at the Giants. I'm going under 44.5. The Giants offense looked awful last week against Washington. I think this might be Russell Wilson's last start coming up here week 2. I'm going under 44.5 in that game. And I have Denver at Indy under 42.5. That's my nuke pick of the week. I know Indy looked great last week, but Denver's defense is way better than Miami's. I think they're going to shut down Indy pretty easily. So under 42.5, Denver at Indy. And those are my 4 picks.
I like them. Guys, I got a treat for you this week. Obviously, these lock and loads do not come often. I will be giving my last pick will be a lock and load. Nuke fucking pick of the fucking century, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This fucker's going to cash. So hold tight. I'll get to it. I'm going to start with college. Wisconsin. They've won 2 weeks in a row, and I'm fucking betting them again. They stink. They suck. It's gross. That's why I'm fucking betting it. I'm going to buy the hook for an extra 5 cents. I'm going to do 21.5 minus 115. Bucky got crushed last year. I just think they hang around. I don't know how good Alabama is. For my second pick, this might surprise a few. Purdue plus 21. Again, I'm going to buy the hook for an extra 5 cents, 21.5. I'm going to pay minus 115 on that so I don't get screwed. I agree with exactly what the Hitman says. You got to watch some of these Big Ten teams, especially the West Coast teams going east. They did not perform well last year, and vice versa as well. The teams coming from the Midwest and East going west did not perform as well. Totally different time zones. USC's look great, but they haven't played anybody. Purdue, I think they're okay. I don't think they're great, but I think they get it done and keep it close. I think USC wins by 7 points. For my NFL pick, Pittsburgh Steelers money line, minus 148. Rodgers look great. I just think they keep rolling, and I think they're going to keep getting better. And obviously, I have my nuke pick, which is Green Bay money line. Guys have been eyeing up this pick. Sal will tell you for like a couple weeks. The only thing that didn't pan out, which I'm glad it didn't, is Green Bay losing. I would have liked it even more, but I just think Green Bay's defense is really fast. I watched that whole Giants-Redskins game. Redskins offense did not look great. Their defense looked really good. I think it's going to take Scary Terry a few weeks to kind of round into shape after his holdout. So I think if they can keep him in the pocket, I think they're going to be really, they're going to have a hard time scoring against Green Bay's defense. Now, obviously, Jaden Daniels is great. And then, the one worry I have is just how well the Washington defense played. And then also Zach Tom potentially being out with a hip pointer this week. Green Bay's offensive line looked pretty awesome last week. So, guys, I have 5 picks, 4 regular picks. And then, obviously, I had to put in this massive nuke I'm going to be laying down here. So, guys, we're getting back to printing this shit this week. BS betters. There's a lot of people on the Packers this week. Let's cash it.
Cool.
Go.
Cool.
All right, my guys.
Cool.
This is a good BS Betters podcast. We'll be back next Tuesday with some picks, and hopefully, we pad your guys' pockets, your wallets with some cash, and we can come with some better news and get back in the green and out of the red. All right, dudes. Peace.
Later, cronies.
There.